Let's welcome to the show with the notorious 187 Homicide. Homicide, how are you, my friend?
What's up, brother? Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you're here, man. I tell you, my first experience with you is what I want to kind
Yeah.
of jump into. Was that the Jersey All Pro? I was wrestling Don Montoya, and someone
Mhm.
came up to me and they said, "This is Homicide. He's not going to do much because he's new." So you came out, you accompanied him to the ring, and then like 2 years, 3 years later, all I'm doing is reading Homicide versus Jerry Lynn, Homicide versus AJ Styles. How did you? Yeah, I was like, how did he get? You got so much momentum so fast. Like, what do you think put you on the map and became like such an indie darling at the time? What was there? A certain match, a certain promotion? What do you think it was?
Um, it's me being me. Be humble. I'm blessed. I'm 46 years old. Been doing this 29 years. I should not be here, but I'm blessed. I'm older. I'm wiser. I'm smarter. It's crazy. It's crazy. I never in my wildest dream think I'll be still here. And yeah, man, this is a dream come true.
Yeah, but it's like I was like, that's the guy who accompanied Don Montoya, and now I just kept reading about you, and I'm like, wow, this guy's got a lot of momentum, and you really did. I mean, you were two big companies, in my opinion, during the peak of those companies. Let's go through your first run in Ring of Honor, because
Yeah.
that was like when Ring of Honor was like the place to be. I mean, you
Yes.
know what I mean? Like there was such a buzz there. Who contacted you? You to first work for them?
I think it was Rob Feinstein. I always want to be in ECW. I started in '94. I was doing independent New York City, went to Jersey Pro. A big man want big guys, you know. And so I was small. I'm 5'7". I look like a backyard of I could wrestle, you know. Big man didn't want guys like myself. So this person, rest in peace, New Jack, trying to give me a job. The end of days of ECW, I think it was 2001, closed down. I did a show in Jersey Pro at a bum knee. Brian Feinstein came up to me and said, "Hey man, I got this company for Philadelphia. It's not that much, but it's something. It's okay. Want you to come to Philadelphia?" I told him, "Come my partner at the time, Boogaloo. We did natural centers. He could come with me, but I'm doing tattoo wrestling." He said, "Of course, just come up and let's see what happens." And I came February of 2001, if I'm not mistaken, at Philadelphia, and the history has been made. After that, I blew up.
So funny if you look at like NXT and now WWE, if it wasn't for those first initial years of Ring of Honor, neither one of those companies would have the talent or the work style they have right now.
Yeah, I had no clue the way it was back. We had great storylines. I mean, we used the best, not only the East Coast, but the entire world. And we're not NXT, the new Ring of Honor, all the wrestling, even though it's influenced by Ring of Honor. Same thing like ECW. When it closed down, we want to be ECW with the fast pace, with the hardcore, with the brawling, also with the technical, the lucha libre style, everything. It's everything. We want to be just like them, and it closed down. Here comes the new chapter of life of wrestling, and I was Ring of Honor, and I'm just grateful that I'm still here and the Ring of Honor. I'm on the OGs in Ring of Honor, so I'm very blessed.
Who was the booker when you started?
At the time, it was Robert Doug. I'm sorry, I forgot his last name. He's a great guy, Doug something. And Gage Spicoli. He's a
Mhm.
great, awesome dude. His psychology was like Bill Watts and Paul Heyman in the blender. Remember that? And that was Gabe. He was great. And he looked at me and told me, "We're gonna do something with you." And then I teamed up with Kenta Kobashi, Kojima. I did so many Japanese matches. I feel with Samoa Joe, CM Punk, BJ Whitmer. I did everything, man. I was like Tom Jr. out in Nevada.
How'd you like working with Steve Carino?
At first, I hated him. We had some personal things, but the one thing about us two, we got so much passion of pro wrestling. And at the time, Kobe Carino was about, I was at 5 or 6. I love that little dude. You know, we always talk about video games.com and what's next on Genesis, you know. But at first, I didn't like Carino. After that, you know, when we came back to Japan and we had blood fused, we had this idea like we could be the next Terry Funk and Dusty Rhodes, and we took that page and we put it out a playbook, you know. And to this day, we cool, we alright, but we still hit. Homicide Secret hate each other in pro wrestling. If that makes sense.
What about a young AJ Styles? How'd you like working with him?
Very phenomenal cat. You know, I think he's a cheerleader in real life. And younger days, man, he was phenomenal the way he is. Very humble. He had his own demons. He changed to a good person. I'm very blessed that me and my partner at the time, Hernandez, we worked with him and Christopher Daniels, and they meet us. You know, I went to TNA and I became my national wrestler superstar because AJ and Chris. And I gotta thank those guys, man. Those guys are phenomenal, and AJ deserves what he gets right now.
So let's listen. We all say, "Oh, belts don't matter," this and that. We all know there's a part of us that belts matter. I mean, come on, am I right?
You're right. It
Especially for
depends.
big companies.
It depends on the person.
Yeah.
Like I was very honored when I got the NWA junior title, you know, because
Mhm.
I go way back. A lot of people think I'm stupid. I smoke blunts, I drink. Man, that's a character, you know. I go way back, you know, with the Black Tiger, Tiger Mask, you know. So when they give me the belt for the NWA junior title, man, I was very blessed. Dude, I was very blessed when they give me the tag titles. A lot of people don't know that TNA had part ownership of NWA, and me Hernandez, we won the tag title. So, man, I was very you could say monkish when it comes to that. I was very monkey. Of course, Ring of Honor World Championship, the TNA X Division Championship, because in my opinion, like I was the nobody, and people were like treated me like you never gonna be a nobody. Man, I proved them wrong. When I got those belts, the video games, the baseball cards, everything. That's why I'm telling people to kiss my ass down. Because a lot of people they sure say he never gonna be nobody. He's gonna be in Rikers Island with those boys, those Puerto Rican guys. So I'm very blessed right now, man. I'm cool.
Talk to me about winning the Ring of Honor championship, because again, you won it in such a hot. It was such a hotbed for talent. That must have been a huge thrill for you.
Yeah, like at first it was like I don't care, you know, because that means I put a belt in my suitcase. It's became kind of heavy. So I went to a building. I spoke to Daniel Bryan. Big shout out to the American Dragon. He's one of the best. It really didn't open me to the very ending when he told me like now you control the company. You one of us now. Because like I said, I was one of those people that people think I'm never gonna make it. I want to be those guys, you know. I got a funny story about you, Rex, you, Mike Quackerbush. That's another story. But I want to be part of the AJ Styles, the CM Punk, Samoa Joe, that name value. And when I beat Dan Bryan, I became that name value. I was one of them. And man, I got the belt. I'm a hardcore baseball guy. It's like when the '96 World Series, the Yankees. That's what I felt. And the people backed me up. I had my family, I had my boys. Man, it was a great day. Of course, I left the party. I got kicked out. So It was kind of cool though. I got a story.
Where'd you go?
I went to this bar. It was an after party, and all I know, somebody was having a few brews, a lot of drinks, playing stupid. He was an angry drunkard, and the guy was messing with me. Like, oh, this guy's smart. How the hell are you the world champion? So I punched him in the face and got knocked out. Here comes another guy came, and me and Julius Smoke was magic. We put out, pistol beat him. So we got kicked out. Police came and everything. It was cross street from Mexico gun. So that was good times though. I had fun.